Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. We're back at Aventura and we are staying in a new room type today. Now we are staying in a different room type. We're staying in a Skyline View room this time, but I'm not really sure if the Skyline View rooms are actually that much different than the regular rooms or if it's just the view that's different. So I guess we'll find that out together. We'll find out. So let's get our room key and get all checked in and see what it's like. But before we do that, I see something that has piqued my interest down here in the lobby, besides the Christmas decorations, of course. Relay! Hi, Relay! A joke or a selfie? Well, let's start with a joke. What do you call a robot that is white and very cold? I don't know, Relay. Why don't you tell me? A snowbot? Great joke, Relay. Relay is a delivery robot. That's not all I can do. Okay, let's take a selfie now. Welcome to Macau. Let's see if he's got any other jokes. What was the robot's favorite nursery rhyme? Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. So we are in the blue hallway this time, which is a hallway we've been in before. Actually, I think we might be in the same room, just a bunch of floors higher. Seems there's a luggage cart that's in our way, but I think we should be able to get by. My mobility device makes an interesting noise on the carpet. We're at our room. And here we are. So here's our bedroom area with our two queen beds. Now, it comes with 2 pillows and a decorative pillow. Now, I already requested 2 extra pillows. So my bed has 2 extra pillows on it because I like a lot of pillows and I don't love that it only comes with 2 pillows to start with. And then each bedside has its own little lamp, which I'll show you where the controls are later. And then this bed has some plugs on the side, which I've already plugged into. Both beds are pretty much the same other than that. And then in the center, we have just a drawer. It's empty other than that. And then we have just a regular telephone. And then we have this, which is actually a light. And then a switch here. And then this is actually a USB plug right here, which I completely did not know existed for the longest time. Then there's 2 USB ports here. Wait till that clears. 2 USB ports here. And then 2 plugs over there. And then these light switches are what controls the, let's see if I can find the right one. So that controls the overhead light. And then we've got the lamp. And then we've got the other lamp over here. And then we have our iPad, which you can control the main lights over there. You can also control the desk lamp. Oops, wrong button. The desk lamp. And then we've got our floor lamp. So there's lots of things you can do on the iPad. So you can find out lots of information about the resort. You can control your TV. You can also sign into YouTube or cast onto your TV, sign into Netflix, Prime Video. You can do Hulu if you have that. So there's lots of options there. You can look at all of the resort dining and menus and hours. You can actually look at like the full breakfast, and dinner menus for downstairs, which I actually didn't know existed for the longest time either, because I didn't really spend that much time looking at the iPad. I just went downstairs and looked. So that's kind of cool. So you can see all the restaurants that are at Universal. And then you can like request items, set an alarm. You can check the weather, which lately has been very rainy and unpredictable. Now, one thing I forgot was when you're requesting items, there's a ton of different things you can request. So if you wish to request the things in a special way, you do need to either go to the chat with us button or text the front desk, or I guess you could call as well. But it's much more convenient to just text or use the chat feature. I'm not going to click on it because I've already made the request. But as you can see, there's lots of things you can request here just right in the iPad. And the iPad does come off, so you can take it to the bed or around the room or to the chair that we haven't seen yet. But yeah, so that's really the iPad. Then our drapes are controlled by these switches here, and they don't have like a pull button. So right now our sheer drapes are closed. So we're going to open those up. Oops. It'd help if I actually hit the share button. And open those. And then take a look at our nighttime view. Here is a little bit of our view at nighttime. It's a little bit harder to see because of the rain, but we can see the exterior entry buildings very well. But overall, this is a great view. Then our bedroom is separated from the bathroom area by this partition. And then we've got some hand and face towels on the shelves. And then a decent area to put some bathroom stuff, toiletries. And then we've got soap, Kleenex, your actual sink. There is a little area on the other side as well. And then some plugs. And then not so exciting garbage can, extra toilet paper, some plastic cups, and then a hair dryer, which we'll take a look at in a second. And then there's room under the sink to pull in a mobility device if you need to. And then there is quite a bit of just space in general in this area for a mobility device. And then you've got a decent sized mirror here. And beautiful me. But there is a full-sized mirror as well, just not right here. So this is your hair dryer. It's not the worst hair dryer I've seen at a hotel, but it's obviously probably not the best hair dryer in the world. Okay, so then we have our bathroom, which has a sliding door. It's fairly easy to open and shut. And then our accessible bathroom is one with a shower tub combination, not a roll-in shower. And then it does have grab bars around the toilet and non-exciting garbage can. There is plenty of space around the toilet, and they did leave us some extra shampoo and conditioner, and does have bath towels in here. The hand towels and face towels were out by the sink, as we saw. It does have a hook in here. There's not really a whole lot of places near the bath shower to put towels besides that, but you can hang something else there if you want. And then You've got your fixed shower head, your handheld, like movable shower head here, and then you've got your bath, and this has your grab bars as well. And then we've got our shampoo and conditioner and body bar there, all ecological brand. And then just a bath mat down here. And now I've always found the water pressure to be really good here. And then also has a clothesline here. So yeah, that's kind of the bathroom area. It has a good floor space for a mobility device. Then it does just have a light switch just to the inside of the door here. So you can see the whole of the tower, or like the 2 Volcano Bay towers, and even more of the water park. So little zoom in there. So nice. The Aventura pool. And yeah, so it's a nice view here. Okay, so next to our windows, we have our floor lamp, our chair, and then they have a little coffee maker, and they have both decaf, and there should be some regular coffee here. Yeah, regular coffee, which they will replenish daily. Then they have some coffee appropriate cups and an ice bucket. Then your actual TV. Then this is some drawers that are a decent size and a fairly sizable desk, chair, another unexciting garbage can, an Aventura notepad and pen, plugs, USB ports, 2 of each. And then there's like a Bluetooth speaker, your desk lamp. Then they have a manual temperature control. So that's kind of what is your desk, floor, living space, TV area, whatever you want to call it. So yeah. Okay, so we've got our closet here. It's a pretty full-size closet. And then inside, we've got a higher shelf and then one that's a little bit lower. And we've got a luggage rack. It's got some clothes hangers, an ironing board, and then you've got an iron. So not something that's super exciting. And we do have more clothes hangers, but we hung stuff up already, so I took those down. I wanted to do a wash and hung stuff up. So move those. Another kind of cupboard here that has some shelves. Not the most exciting thing in the world here, but shelves. And then below that you have kind of another shelf and a safe where you set the pin yourself. It's a decent size, not super exciting, but just kind of a standard hotel safe. And then you've kind of got a mini fridge that holds a decent amount, but just kind of a standard hotel mini fridge. And then this is the entryway of our room. So it does have a full-length mirror here. And then technically there is a connecting room available. We do not have that, but it is available if you would like a connecting room. So that is the entryway. And there is a set of plugs there, which is what I normally plug my mobility device into, which I find super helpful because it keeps it out of the way and still allows me to charge it nicely. You can even see mobility devices right there, and it doesn't block the bathroom or any of the walkways in the room or anything like that. So Aventura, like all the Universal on-property hotels, does have a gift shop. So let's go take a quick look inside. They do have a selection of over-the-counter medication and stuff like that in case you've got any at home or have a sudden need for anything like that. They also have sunscreen and stuff like that in case you forgot anything like that at home and need that. So that's something that's great about the gift shops, is that they do have that, and while it might be a little bit more expensive, it is better than going without. So they do have a selection of like Universal Studios and other like IP merch, but they don't have any of the Christmas specific merch here. Since it's a smaller hotel, they do have a smaller gift shop. The store is, however, decorated for Christmas, even if they don't have the Christmas merch. I love seeing everything decorated for the holidays. It is nice. One thing I am loving is that they are starting to have a ton of new Harry Potter merch, because for a while it was kind of a lot of the same Harry Potter merch over and over, but they are starting to have a lot of new stuff, which is nice, because I was running out of things to buy slowly over time. So having new stuff to buy is nice, or ask for Christmas or birthdays or any occasion like that. Okay, so I have had a request to talk more about gluten-free options. So we've got these gluten-free snacks here, and they have these gluten-free chocolate mint mini cookies, and they also are free of the top 14 allergens. I'm not exactly sure what the 14 allergens are, but we'll look at those in a second. Then they also have the lemon burst mini cookies, which these all are the free of the top 14 allergens. Then they have these chocolate chip mini cookies, which I tried the other day in a different video. Then we've got the vanilla mini cookies. Now they are for sure free of peanuts, tree nuts, eggs, dairy, fish, shellfish, soy, wheat, gluten, sesame. Yeah, so those seem to be some of the allergens. But those are some of the gluten-free snacks. I also found these Hippies chickpea puffs, which are vegan, white cheddar flavored. They are gluten-free as well and made out of plant protein, which I've never seen these before, so I'm not sure how they taste or anything, but I just saw these as I was seeing what else they had down here on the shelf. So these are also gluten-free. They're not vegan though. They're Hippies chickpea puffs, nacho vibes flavored. They are still plant protein, but they don't say vegan on them. And then, like the other resorts, they have a refillable mug. Now, I think these went up in price, at least for the length of stay, because I believe they used to be $19, and now they've gone up a couple dollars for the length of stay. I'm not sure exactly how much for sure, and how much they are for the like 1, 2, and 3 day prices, because they don't have a price list posted. So Aventura is a prime value hotel, so it doesn't really have a full sit-down restaurant, but it does have the urban pantry, which is kind of like a cafeteria style restaurant, but it does have fairly high quality food in my opinion, and from a lot of people that I've talked to. Like, you do still go to like a station like you would in a cafeteria, but just the quality is a lot higher, and like it's much better. And I mean, like bar 17, which is on the rooftop patio, does kind of like, it's like a bar, but they do have like some small bite type things. So you can get like some food like served to you there as if you were at like a restaurant. But they do have like multiple bars. They do only have one pool compared to some of the other resorts, just because it is like a smaller resort overall, but they do have like a hot tub. And I really love it here because everything's closer together. So being a mobility device, that is really nice. I don't have to go far to get to anything. And the mobility accessible rooms are really fantastic here. So we're not doing a full tour because I've already done a full tour, which I will link for you here. Nothing really has changed overall in the resort, so I'm not going to do a new one right now. I will do one probably next year as a fresh 2024 resort tour. To see if anything's changed with the new year. But as 2023 is the same year, I'm not going to do a whole new resort tour. They also have the back dining area decorated with some Christmas trees, 6 of them, which is nice. Overall, I find Aventura to just be a much quieter, more adult-oriented resort, or just less people. I mean, overall, it's just such a smaller resort that I kind of just expect it to have like not as exuberant decorations, as loud music, as loud noises and stuff like that. So like the Halloween decorations were just a pleasant surprise, and I was happy about that. Like I was happy that it had some Halloween stuff too. And the after Halloween Horror Nights treats were like a pleasant surprise to have. I didn't really have any, but it was just nice that they were available for others. And I like the adult feel of it, and that it has less excitement to it like all the time. Like it's not always like go, 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 and that it is a little bit more relaxing. The beds are comfortable. They're a little firmer than I'm used to. The water pressure in the shower is really great. Relay, the robot, is a super fun part of staying at Aventura. I love taking the water taxi from Sapphire Falls to the park way more than I love taking the shuttle, just because of how close it takes you to the park and the shorter security. So yeah, Aventura is one of my favorite hotels here at Universal. I had a great stay here at Aventura. The Skyline View room isn't that much different than the regular rooms here at Aventura, besides the floor it's on, and the view is a little bit better just because you're on a higher floor. But we've stayed in pretty much this exact same room number, just on about 6 floors lower, and the view is still great there. But obviously we could just have a better view here and see more of Volcano Bay here and a little bit more of Cabana Bay. But we could still see plenty of Cabana Bay in the lower floor. So if I was looking to see more of Volcano Bay, the Skyline View would be good, but I don't think there's really a whole lot of difference. So both rooms are great, and didn't really have any room complaints. They're both pretty much identical, like room-wise. So I had a great stay here, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!